Hello, colleagues. Mr. D here. Today, I want to talk about the opportunity that we might be missing in using AI for education. Now, what I know is happening now is that some people are still skeptical about using AI, and they are sort of highlighting issues that AI brings into the classroom. What I want to assure you is that the future across many domains of our lives is going to be influenced by AI. And if we don't adopt AI now, we're going to be left behind in education. Now, what is important about this is that the key to AI is the learning ability. So if we stay out of the game of AI, we are going to miss out on teaching AI about the subjects that we teach and about any other thing that we do at school that we will be assisted if AI were to learn it. So it's quite important that we jump in now and look at teaching AI. And we should not be worried about that AI doesn't always give right answers. I mean, it is learning. The expectation that it will always give the correct answers is what is holding us back. And instead, we should be teachers and teach AI to give the right answers. And here, in this session on Teachmate, I have worked on answering a test that I'd given to learners earlier in the year. And this is a simple multiple choice test on Newton's laws and momentum. And I just wanted to ask it to answer it. And the key here is not just to get the answers for this particular case, but is to see that it can explain it in a way that will make it easier for learners to understand the concepts. And therefore, it sort of saves me a lot of time in terms of having to write and provide feedback, because the feedback would always be written by the AI. So what I have here is this test, and I'm going to look at moving up. I think I'm a little bit stuck. Now there we go. So I asked it to write to choose the correct answers. And of course, it refused at first, and this is AI because maybe it was told not to answer test. But of course, with a little bit of encouragement, I was able to get the answers here. So here it gives me the answers. And out of the 5 answers that it gives me, it gets number 1.1 wrong. And I'm not really in this video talking to the answers, but I just want to show that it gives number 1.1 wrong should not discourage you. Instead, it should be an opportunity to teach the AI, because the more we teach the AI the correct thing, the more it will know the correct thing, and it will simplify our lives. So what I did was to engage the response, and this is what I've designed into Teachmate, so that if the question that is being answered is answered wrong, or if any instruction is wrong in terms of the response of the AI, you are able to engage the AI. And what I did was to say, thanks for your answer, but 1.1 is incorrect. F cos theta is a horizontal force and does not have any effect on the normal force, which is a vertical force applied by the surface. Review 1.1 only, since all the other answers are correct. So it goes on to review this, but hastily so, because it wants to just give me the answer. But I don't think it applied its mind, because in this case, it gives me now F sine theta, which is a vertical component in our question. But the problem is that it still says plus, as if the force was applied onto, that is, it was pushing the object or the block. But in this case, it was pulling. So instead of being angry at the AI, I go on and give it another feedback and say, no, the force component F sine theta is acting upwards and not downwards, since F is pulling at an angle of theta and it is not pushing. So in this case, there is a lot of learning that is happening with the AI that I am teaching to the AI. It might know these things already, but the more I reinforce it, the more it will understand it. And of course, it apologizes as always, and it says, my apologies for the oversight. With the correction noted that the force component F cos theta is acting upwards, the correct answer is indeed number E, which is N, which is the normal force, is equal to the weight minus F sine theta. And of course, it goes on to explain it correctly. And this is where it can help the learners to understand what is the correct concept behind. And you don't have to write this. In fact, most of the time, you don't have time to write this. And this is the power that I'm seeing with GPT Vision and generative AI in Teachmate. It is allowing us to say things that we would want to say to learners, but there is no time. We've got a lot to do. And this actually relieves us and gives us the opportunity to give better feedback to learners. And there's a lot that we can do. But I just wanted to highlight this. Let's not dismiss AI, but instead let us teach AI to understand what we are teaching so that in the future it's going to be our better assistant. Thank you.